Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you a very simple strategy that I want to use and pass a profit from my account trading only gold. Alright, all I just want you to do is just to subscribe and also watch this video from beginning to end. Alright, because this strategy is just a very simple trading strategy that any beginner out there can easily adapt to and start trading with. Alright, so right now on gold, I'm just basically going to be scalping. All right, I'm just going to review the scalping strategy to you guys. The way I'll be making like 25 pips, and my risk management is just 0.5 on this profit account I want to start. So without wasting much of your time, which strategy can I use to pass this on gold? Trading gold only, that's what I want to use. All right, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. All right, I'm going to be trading mostly gold and GBP USD. And for now, I'm going to show you, let's do something, all right? My analysis starts from the monthly time frame, all right? That's the way I do it. And I'm going to clear everything on my chart, remove drawings, then we have our free chart. You see that gold has been going all the way to the upside ever since it came out, and you can see it yourself. All right, it has never fallen to the downside, never. All right, even when gold was around 56 $51, that's very cheap, but right now gold is around thousands and thousands of dollars, all right, per ounce. So right now I'm going to just go to the main thing. So I'm going to start my analysis like this. All right, in case if you're a new trader trading gold, this is for you too as well. Right, but for me, this is my go-to strategy. All right, and I trust this process, and I'm going to use it and pass that profile, and I'll give you guys the update once it's passed. If I still lose it, fine, but I don't see myself losing it, if only if I can exercise patience in waiting for my analysis to play out. So I'm going to be marking out my support and resistance zones. All right, and as you can see it right here, all right, gold has made something we call double top or triple top, although it took out this high, but this is double top for me. All right, this double top here is a very nice reversal trading pattern. All right, so we already know that on the monthly we are bearish. All right, we are bearish since we have this tap here and we have been shooting all the way down. All right, just using the monthly time frame alone, we have framed all of these, and we have a support area resting here. All right, so we know that we now have our bias in mind that on the monthly, you write it on your jotter, we are bearish on the monthly time frame. All right, let's change it to the candlestick. All right, you can see that this is a very nice support zones to mark out. We have to identify patterns, and we've already identified this 1 2 3 first touch. This is triple top. All right, this is triple top. All right, and we are to have something like this, a break of this low right here. Once it breaks it, we should be looking for a retest. Then if it can do that, it will push down down very well. Trust me, it's going to do that. So for now, let's go to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I'm going to be removing all of this. All right, all of this line that you're seeing on my chart. And since we have identified that we are in a downtrend, we are to draw our support and resistance on the weekly using the weekly time frame. So I'm going to be deleting this. Once I finish drawing it, I will delete the lines. All right, so let's scroll. Let's go to the line chart. All right, I like using the line chart because it really helps me to see the current market trend. All right, gold doesn't really have much history like that, although it has been long, but like since it doesn't have history, because we trade forex using history, it doesn't have back like more. You can just take a look at this. Market has not been trading like that on this level. All right, which means that just like US states that has been moving to the upside, you hardly see that retracement to the back. That is where gold is moving. So we already know the current trend now, so we are going to be making use of this area. All right, so we are going to be drawing our support and resistance zone using this zone here, using just this. All right, because the market is currently trading around this box in the on the higher time frame. All right, both the weekly and the monthly. All right, so on this weekly, drag your two box here, make it very tiny. Don't draw a very wide a very wide this thing, key zones. All right, identify where market has tested twice. All right, two times, and make sure that is a valid area. All right, that is going to be our key levels. You clone them. All right, don't complicate anything here. Just make sure everything is perfectly drawn. So this is it. If you have been watching my video, you should be able to know how to do this, all right? But there's still an addition to this, all right? There is something that I added you need to know, all right? And if you watch this video from the beginning to the end, then you get to understand this. Still clone them. We have another one here. Nice. We have one here. Then we have another one here. Still looking to look for possible areas gold might. Okay, I think we have one, but there is no market at that point. Market has not really touched that area. Okay, we have this, all right. We have this, and the next one again is this one down here. Make sure that it's perfectly drawn, all right, because you don't want to play with these zones once the market gets close to that area. We want to trade with them. So is your money that you want to secure like this? You're just perfectly securing your money from the markets, because you are going to be risking any percentage of your account just using these zones, all right? Because we value them a lot and we are ready to risk our money for it. So you should be able to take your time, right? I can use 1 minute to do this, but for this video, for the sake of this video, I'm just trying to let you guys understand every process of this analysis. Yes, so we have it. So let's change it to the candlestick. You see that our zones are perfectly drawn and market is reacting to these areas. You can see it yourself. All right, we are not playing here. We are not playing. Everything is perfectly drawn. And the market is rejecting, reacting, breaking through, and retesting our zones. All right. So here now we are to check out for the possible best areas that we need to be looking out for. This one is not valid for me, so I'll be deleting it. All right, because the chart is already messy. So at this point, all right, we want to use something nice. Okay, this is nice. Try to refine it, make it the best. Make it the best, all right? This is our zone. The second one, then the third one is going to be here. We have this. All right, we have this. And after drawing it, you get to find out that everything is 1,500 pips in between them, all right? So that's why you need to perfectly draw this. Don't make mistake. Don't make mistake. Because once you make mistake, everything will be wrong. All right, so let's delete this. You can see the way our zones is a very nice one. All right, and at the top, do we have any other one? We have, let's delete this is not valid. All right, this is not valid, and this is the valid one. You can see that double rejection at this point, rejection at this point. Very well. All right, and that is where gold just tested and is about to go down, so this strategy gives me a lot of energy. Like, it just gives me peace when trading. Makes me look at the market like as if I'm the one making it, but I'm not the one. But like, it just gives me full energy to enter any trade. All right, that's what it gives me. And looking at here looking backwards, you see that gold has done this. Look at, all right, so on the weekly now, we see that we are bearish on the monthly. All right, not just that we are bearish, but we had a double top. That is the thing giving us that bearish movement. All right, so this bearish is not that trusted, but we are not going to be trading with the weekly, right? So we are meant to respect the lower time frame as well. All right, that is why we need to confirm that double top at this point. All right, let me just keep it here. All right, nice. So we're going to be scaling to the daily time frame to find more perfect areas like this, all right? More perfect key levels like this, all right? And right here is a very nice support for me, all right, because we had a double bottom there, and I value that a lot on gold. Double bottom, that's very nice. You can see the way market is rejecting on that area here. You see it yourself. So let's go to the daily time frame and see what say. Let me reset the chart. You can see that our zones are perfectly drawn. Look at this rejection, 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 rejection. Oh my god, look at this, guys. This is what you want to see on your charts. You don't want to see any messy things on your chart. And look at that double top I told you. I told you that this is a very nice support, right? Look at what happened. Gold made it a very nice one actually. So and this one right here, let's look back. This will have to be here, right? We want to come to the lower time frame and adjust this. All right, adjust it, make it look nice. Make it look nice. All right, this one is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be at this region. And the reason why is that looking backwards, you see the market rejected there, the same thing, reaction, reaction around this point, so it's valid for me. So let's go to the particular area the market is trading now. What are we seeing on gold? I'm seeing a downtrend. Look, right? This is my downtrend on gold. I am seeing something like this. Although all these ones that you are seeing buys is just a short term buys, all right? It's just retracement, buy, sell retracement, creating what? Lower highs and lower highs and lower lows as well. So we know that we are bearish. That means we should focus more on sells than buys. So that's it for the daily, and our zones is perfectly marked. Let's go to the 4 hour. You see why I told you that you should be very, very careful of your zone. See how big it's getting as you are scaling to the lower time frame. It's getting big and bigger. All right. So on this 4 hour, you want to have your trend line drawn as well. Right. You can see the way the market is reacting to these areas. Sorry. Trying to refine these areas, but it's too wild. It's too wide. Trust me, it's too wide for me. I don't use wide support areas like this and gold. And look at what gold is currently doing now. Are we in an uptrend? Yes, we are in an uptrend on the 4 hour time frame, all right? We are in an uptrend because when a market is selling off like this or buying off like this, we have pullbacks, all right? And if you are to have a trend line like this, the first trend line goes like this. I think, yeah, this is the correct. All right, and the counter trend line on the 1 hour is going to be like this. All right, but we are not on the 1 hour time frame now. Let's delete this. All right, so we can see that gold is currently going to the upside. Probably what I am suggesting is that gold is going to come to this area. It's going to tap here. It's coming to this zone. And look at these are my proofs here, right? Because I don't trade my trend line without support. So that's my anticipation on gold, all right? This is what I'm expecting next week to happen. And if you are to draw your Fibonacci retracement from this high, from this low, all right, to this high, right, from this bearish move, you see that around here rest our golden zone, right? This is our golden zone, all right? So gold should be is going to definitely reject this area, then push to the downside. That's my anticipation. But for now, am I bullish or bearish? I am bullish because I am a scalper. I am not a long-term trader. So I am a scalper. I'm respecting these zones. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame and see. So on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that gold has been shooting up, all right, although there is reversals and so on, but it's broke my support area on the 1 hour. And look at what happened, all right. You don't want to trade all of these things, all right. When you want to confirm a breakout or a fake out, original break to the downside, use the 4 hours, right? You see on the 4 hours, this candle here, this bearish candle did not close below, right? So you shouldn't be looking for sales. That thing should not tell you to start buying, all right? Always use the 4 hours to confirm your zones, your key level, whether if it has had a breakout or something like that. Always use that time frame. It's very, very necessary. And let's go to the 30 minutes time frame. So on the 30 minutes time frame, on this 1 hour alone, we are going to draw our trend line. Sorry, our counter trend line is going to be drawn here. It's going to be drawn from this level. We have a very nice support area around this point too as well. So we had this, and our trend line is going to start from this low to this. Don't force trend line, please. Don't force trend line. I keep on saying this thing. A lot of traders force trend line, and that is why they fail at the end. And look at, I caught this buy, all right? Just that I cleared my chart, or else you could have seen these sells. You could have seen these buys from this point, right? It was, sorry, it was around this point. I think so, yes. This is where I got my support area from. Yes, exactly. It was very, very tiny. It was a very tiny retest. All right. And this thing happened on Friday. And a lot of traders out there was busy buying this. Sorry, selling this pair. But I was busy buying it because everything entered perfectly well. And you know when it happened? During New York and London session. That's when it happened. During the New York and London session overlap. After the news took it to this high, it just came, gave me a rejection candle on the 15 minutes. What happened next? I scaled to the 5 minutes time frame. Easy something. I did not stress it at all because I know what was happening. All right, look at what happened there. It came here on the 5 minutes, gave this rejection. All right, the second one rallied up again. I was thinking, why is it creating this rejection here? It came again, tested my trend line, tested the support. We had this bullish move coming to the upside. This is just it. Easy. Sniper entry. This is what happens when you wait for trades to come to you. When you don't force them, you see like high probability trades to take, all right? It's just always simple like this, all right? And you use a tight stop loss like the most of the SMC traders. That's the way it works, because on gold, I don't risk more than 12 to 15 pips, all right? That's what I risk. My stop loss was, sorry, my target was like this, all right? 1 to 18.41. That is what you can use this strategy to catch, all right? And you can be saying, why is it 1 to 18.41? Because there is a resistance here that I'm afraid it might reverse from there, but for now we are still bullish at the same time, all right? And if you are to still bring it down to this side, let's say yes, market has reached this side, this is where it's reversing. We've already had 1 to 11.96, all right? And I'm going to post the trade on this video so that you guys can see what I made from that trade, and that's it. As simple as that. So that is the approach I want to use and dive into gold this week. Just like that, all right? So you can be trading gold, but this is a golden nugget for me, all right? This is something I'm giving to my subscribers. I need you guys to use this, all right? And I don't trade outside my session. Anything outside my session, I'm sorry. This is London here. This is the overlap. Then this is the main New York Open. And this is it, guys. I'm done. So guys, that is how I want to approach gold this week. All right. So wish me good luck, but this is the strategy is everything for me. All right. This is scalping strategy I want to use, and I'll be risking my risk management is going to be 0.5. All right. But 0.5 is going to be much for me. I don't think I'm going to be using 0.05. All right. That means if you divide half into two, then I will use one. That's what I want to be trading with because it's a big account, all right. Using 0.5 is going to be a lot, all right. So I want to take my time and trade this and update you guys, all right. So guys, see you guys on the next one.